The women stated that he also told them, "I'm gonna F y'all and then off y'all," according to the documents. As the victims text each other,
Yo, what are we getting into right here as I'm watching this, man? Like, this can't be right, right? All right. So what's up, YouTube? Basically, today we have a video talking about a guy. His name is CoreySSG, and he's been recently caught into some kind of allegations about him doing some stuff with two girls, and situation kind of got out of hand, I guess. I don't really know what's going on 100%. I'm kind of just watching and learning just along with y'all, as we do. But yeah, man, this guy has gotten himself into another situation, man, where I guess the police are involved, the feds are looking for him, or they have caught him recently. But this is basically the situation on what has been going on with him. And let's just see what we can find out right now.
So the police is on a manhunt looking for Corey, and he's facing kidnapping charges, and allegedly this is why he fled to Dubai. Remember Carmen posted up a while ago that he ran to Dubai because Houston is looking for him? Well, the police contact Carmen involving this particular situation, and they were unsuccessful because Carmen didn't know where Corey was, and then all of a sudden he went live in Dubai saying that he now lives in Dubai, which that was back in December. Now this situation happened right before he left to Dubai. So back in late November 2024, Corey ran into two young ladies and they exchanged numbers. The article goes on to say the next day she along with another woman met up with Corey for a workout followed by an ATV outing and bowling. At the bowling alley, Corey and his two male friends started acting suspicious, repeatedly looking around and seemingly on edge. The woman learned that he and his friends had some issues with another group at the alley. Concerned about his behavior, the woman told investigators they asked him to leave with his friends if he and his friends continued to act suspiciously. Corey reportedly stepped out with his friends, leaving the women in the bowling alley. After a significant amount of time passed, the women text Corey stating that they left their belongings in his car. Records show that Corey responded to the women's text asking them to meet him at the parking lot nearby to retrieve their belongings. Once there, Corey offered to drive them home and the women agreed. Whether these women know it or not, that's where they messed up at. If you know he...
Hey, man. I don't even know what the hell is going on here or why they would even want to do that, because as soon as you realize that this guy has got some kind of situation going on, you should have decided, you know what, man, just get your stuff and you dip. I don't know, man. They decided they wanted to go home with him. Now, you got potential people that know where this dude is at, and you about to jump inside his car and go home with him. Now, if they want to, they could follow you in traffic or whatever, potentially. Who knows what's going to happen? But, I mean, I don't even know. But I'm just saying, like, they got a problem. Let him go where he's going, and you find another ride going where you're going, because you don't got a problem with nobody. Don't get yourself involved in everything, and you always want to sit it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not because, you know what I'm saying, dude, celebrity and all of that. Yeah, man, that's good. But what if something happens to you just because you wanted to be next to a celebrity? That don't even make no sense. But sometimes people want to be around that kind of activity because it makes them feel better, I guess, you know. Oh boy, it's crazy.
He has an issue in the bowling alley and there's somebody in the bowling alley looking and he's suspicious and he giving off some type of energy, you should have called Uber and took your ass home. Not getting no car knowing that he already...
I just said that. Literally, just said that.
He had an issue. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. During the drive, Corey reportedly began behaving erratically and diverted from their intended route, claiming someone was after him making frantic phone calls. The women told investigators that he drove westbound on I-10 at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Corey then pulled out a gold-colored hand, waved it through the sunroof while driving at high speeds, and fired several rounds out the car window. The document detailed that Corey...
Yo. I ain't even trying to be funny, man, but like, if this man really was doing this man must have felt like this was some type of movie or something, like, for real, bro. What? That's how you just enjoy yourself, man, and just get it off? You just take out your gun and just start shooting off it when you driving on the highway 100 miles an hour? Nah, man, these people be sick, boy. Like when you become a celebrity, that's how you feel. Nah, man, I don't know about all of that. That's crazy.
Recorded another woman on video chat and said, "This had to be the best friend right here. If I had the perfect opportunity and was in the middle of nowhere, no one could hear them scream. Should I go ahead and do it?" She reportedly replied yes. The women stated that he also told them, "I'm gonna F y'all and then off y'all," according to the documents. As the victims text each other,
Yo, what are we getting into right here as I'm watching this, man? Like, this can't be right, right? This can't be right, right? That's not what he just said for real. That can't be what he just said for real. Because if that's what he just said, that's crazy. That's not like, yo, this is crazy. You telling me that somebody like this guy at this stature, this level of success, is potentially out here saying stuff like this to women, and if not, you even hanging with women like this that would say that you did something like this. That's what you doing. Man, listen. Sometimes, man, it's better you just get yourself a wife, bro. It don't even make no sense, man. After you get your level where you at, man, I guess homeboy and his girl going through problems. So I guess this is why this situation led up to this, man. But like, that's pretty crazy, man. You making money, you do your thing, you successful, but you out here trying to get yourself in trouble, man, with girls like this, man. It don't even make no sense, man. You got two girls at the same time. And this is what's going on because of you having two girls at the same time. Sure.
during this incident, these girls gotta be drunk. Why the hell are y'all texting each other? Ain't nothing y'all can do for each other? They told investigators Corey pointed the gun at both of them and took their phones to cut off their communication. Documents showed that Corey pulled over on the shoulder of the Interstate 10. He reportedly told the women to get out of his car and said, "This is your only opportunity." Am I the only one confused? Because when does the kidnapping happen? Because the girls got in the car willingly. They got out the car. He pulled over. They got out. Is that still considered kidnapping? Something is not adding up for me here. But let's keep reading. The women
Well, here's the thing. I don't really know how to explain it, but like if you do anything against somebody's will and they don't want it to be done and you even move the vehicle or anything, like say for instance you going at a certain speed or you reach a certain distance or something like that, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like fleeing the blue lights or you know what I'm saying? Like you could just move like 150 meters and you just took too long to stop and they'll just consider that fleeing from the you know what I'm saying, from the police. Well, it's kind of the same thing in a situation with kidnapping. Like you don't have to really go too far with somebody for it to be considered kidnapping if it's against their will. Like you could just grab a woman or a man and move them, I don't know, maybe like 20 feet against their will. It could even be just from side of the street to in a van or in the back of a car. That's kidnapping. You know what I'm saying? That's full flip, like that's against their will. And that's what it seems like this is. Even though they weren't really doing anything, it seemed like just driving a little bit automatically made it jump into the category that now you holding a gun at somebody and then grabbing their phone. That's also another, that's something else too. That's another charge, I believe. That's assault or something and potentially theft. You know what I'm saying? Ah, boy.
They spent over an hour walking along the side of the dark highway before they flagged down a driver, called 911, and were helped by Walter County deputies.
The documents show that Corey pulled over on the shoulder of Interstate 10 near Celia, Texas. He reportedly told the woman to get out of his car and said, "This is your only opportunity." First of all, hold up. First of all, now we gotta break it down. We gotta have fun with this, be smart. So if you kidnap somebody, why would you tell them this your only opportunity to get out their car? What the fuck? Hold on.
And again, there goes the same thing again. He doesn't really understand. Like, that's not what kidnapping is considered. That's not what kidnapping is considered, man. Like I said, you could take somebody about roughly 20 feet, as long, depending on the law in your state. If you take somebody roughly about, whatever the law states, if it's 20 feet, that is considered kidnapping. That is considered kidnapping. So you can't sit here and say, okay, yo, that don't make no sense. That's just what the law is. So it seemed like he don't really know, man. He don't really understand, but we gonna find out.
Okay, we keep reading. Wait. Man, these folk crazy, bro. I can't even believe they even put this in here like this. Like, y'all should at least make this story sound a little bit better than that, because it just don't sound right. One woman stated she tried to reach for her phone, but was unsuccessful, and Corey reportedly drove off, leaving them stranded that night. Investigators used GPS data from a Life 360 app, the one the woman had. So, how did y'all use a GPS data from a Life 360 app that one of the women had if they didn't have a phone?
Oh my God, bro. This guy is serious as hell, man. He don't really understand. He ain't listening. He ain't reading. He's reading, but he's not taking in the information. You're not taking in the information. You don't see where it says an investigator. An investigator did it, man. An investigator. Like, think about it. If she got an iPhone or something like that, she can still get a phone track, man, especially if somebody stole it and she gives the information to the police. They call the company. The company's going to work with the police in a situation of a crime, especially if it's something that is violent, potentially. Like, you got to understand that, my bro. Like, I don't understand what you mean. You acting like you don't understand, and you saying it like, how they gonna do that? How they gonna, like, what do you mean, how they gonna do that? This is the police. Come on, bro. All right, go ahead.
Maybe my lawyer gonna have so much fun in court this case, bro. Think about it. Look, one woman stated she tried to reach for her cell phone, but was unsuccessful, and Corey reported drove out, leaving them stranded at night. The woman said they spent over an hour walking alongside of the dark highway before they flagged down a driver, called 911. So they'll tell you that even though they said one woman reached for her phone, that would make you feel like the other lady had her phone. But why would they walk an hour down the highway and flag down a car to call 911 if the other girl had her phone? So that means nobody had no phone. So if nobody had no phone, how you look at a GPS data app, Life 360 app?
Bro, what is this guy saying? What? I'm trying to figure this out. Like, is he understanding what this stuff said? Like, listen, again, this is the investigator. This is not the people. They're not. They walked roughly about an hour to get to another vehicle or another driver so that they could use that person's phone to call the police. You're not listening to what you're reading? That's what it's saying to you. And at the same time, it's not them that actually did the GPS search. It's the investigators, the people who were actually tracking the potential phone that has been taken. Man, this is bad, man, whenever you got people at this level and they just don't understand what's going on. They don't really fully understand. But, I guess over time people will get it. You know what I mean? That's crazy to me.
Screenshots also provided timestamps and the route supporting the victims' accounts of the abduction. Okay. Corey was identified via his driver license and social media. I was identified via his driver license and social media when investigators tried to reach out to him. his phone was no longer in service. Make that shit make sense. Now I'm gonna be realistic with y'all. They didn't have.
All right. I don't know. Maybe everywhere isn't the same, but I'm just gonna say it like this: in South Carolina, where we live at in Horry County, most of the DMVs is right next to the police station. So, and they don't really need the DMV all the time to really get certain information because most of your stuff is registered inside of a database, basically like telling who you are. If they know your first and last name, maybe you told this girl your first and last name, and they can look it up to see the different types of people, and they could pull up maybe different information and ask this girl, is this the people who you're talking about, or whichever one. She could probably look at you and say, yeah, that's the one right there. He's the one who did this. I mean, she a witness, so that's the whole situation. You just got to understand it like that. So you can't keep saying like, that don't make no sense. And that it does make sense potentially, bro, because these are feds, man. These are police. But at the same time, you need to start thinking about what's being written down in black and white rather than sitting here thinking in your head saying, oh, yo, stuff that is written down that makes sense doesn't make sense. Because that's crazy. Anyway. If it makes sense, it makes sense, man. These are the police, bro. They can find any information, man. But you can't keep saying, man, it don't make no sense.
Have a phone. Investigation don't have my number. Nobody had my number. So how did they try to reach out to me if they had my number? And how you get my driver's license? My driver's license not on social media.
How did you get my driver's license? My driver's license is not on social media. Listen to what he just said, man. As if the police don't literally drive around with a computer in their car at all times that is hooked to almost every DMV system. If you report a gun stolen right now, it goes into a federal national system where it reports it across the whole entire world. Not because you just reported it right here at this police station is the only police station that knows about this. When you're registered inside of a national system, that's what you're registered in. So I don't understand why he keeps on acting like he doesn't understand how things are possible. Unless you must not really know this. I guess you don't. But that's pretty crazy. If you don't, well, now you know. You know? Biggie. Funny.
Huh?
Weren't they in your car?
Bro, they didn't have my driver's license. I'm telling you.
Wow, bro. Did you hear what? See? And he's on the internet doing this, and you don't even realize what you just did. If you really wanted to avoid this whole situation, that means you should have said that them girls, I don't know those girls. I don't know nothing about them. But do you know that you just admitted stating that they were in your car? They might be lying, but they weren't in your car. This is why you don't speak about anything whenever you're about to potentially be accused of anything or get in trouble for that. You don't say anything. You let your lawyer deal with all of this because you can state in a situation what happened, but at the same time, let him defend you if you don't know how to defend yourself. This man is crazy right here in what he's saying and what he's doing. This man literally just said, yeah, they didn't have my driver's license. They didn't have my driver's license. So because they didn't have your driver's license, they don't know your name. They don't know you're famous. The police cannot identify a famous person with their real name. You not understand, bro. You different, bro. You on Google. They can look up your name on Google. As a matter of fact, I think that's exactly, see, it says it all here on the TikTok. So all your Instagram followers. So they looked you up on the internet and found out exactly who you were. They don't have to do all of that. You crazy, man.
The car license.
No, they said identify his driver's license.
Oh.
Justine had to make this shit. I don't know. The girl. So let me tell the girl name. The girl name is right here.
All right. So in other words, the cops went on the internet. They looked up his social media following. They looked him up. The girls probably only knew him by his social media name. Maybe they didn't even know his real name. When they looked it up online, basically they can be able to do, photo searches throughout their computers and figure out people throughout whether their driver's license. This is why everybody takes a photo ID on their driver's license, and to identify who you are out in the real world. They done got this guy, figured out his driver's license, because that's what they said. They basically identified him through social media and then matched up his driver's license. So when he keeps on saying how they got my driver's license, they matched it up with social media pictures. That's it. That's all they have to do, bro.
Let me show the girl name. Hold on. So one of the girls work at 13. At Club 13, she work at James Harden Club. The girl right here. She's a... I heard about her. I ain't know her, but they told me she ran through. And she be lying about her age. Yeah, this the girl right here, right? That girl gonna go on her Instagram and put Jesus follower.
Bro, that ain't got nothing to do with the situation, man. Not because, she did what she did and she said what she said or whatever, bro. If she's telling the truth, you still got a problem you got to deal with. But at the same time, you don't want to tell nobody that you was just trying to go ahead. And if that is the case, if she lying, bro. But if she telling the truth, bro, and you just straight up said that you was going, her, and then off her and the other girl, you better hope that they can't prove that allegation, bro. That's what you really want to hope. You want to hope that they can't prove that allegation right there. See, because I don't know what's really going on. This is just people talking allegedly. This hasn't been no convictions, and there hasn't been nothing 100% sure yet. So I don't know, but man, you determine from the situation, and that's not how you do things, man. If you ain't did it, you ain't did it. If you did it, yeah, you might not know that you can still get caught on shit. So I don't know.
So you following Jesus now, huh? You following Jesus now, huh? Alright, anyways. The other girl, let me show the other girl. The other girl, she just disappeared. She took her whole Instagram down because she don't want to look bad because she in college and stuff like that. I screenshot her ad too. Got me fucked up. Hold on, let me show her. This the other girl right here. Her name is Sydney. However you pronounce her last name. Her Instagram down. This her Instagram right here. Alright, so look, this her, look at her. She and they young, but I ain't know these girls. Look at them. Look at this her right here. You can't even find her Instagram. She took her page down. She actually deactivated her whole Instagram, right? Why you deactivate your Instagram for? Like, what if y'all got kidnapped and somebody kidnapped y'all and tried to do all this to y'all? What you hide from? But they say I wanna run though.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say something. When you're extremely famous and a lot of people know who you are, you don't know what kind of things that these fans that you have will do to people if they get to them. You know what I'm saying? You got a huge fan base, following base. Anything is possible. You're basically like a boss. You know what I'm saying? A mob boss. You know what I mean? People can really do some crazy things. So you acting like, why they hiding or why is she hiding? She in college. You said it yourself. If she in college, that means there's a lot of people who are young, hip to what's going on the internet, and they potentially know who you are. And now her being found out for what she done got herself into with you can potentially ruin her life in college. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine being on a campus with like 2,000 students and all of them are starting to hear rumors about you and probably want to sit here and, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's a huge reason why she would want to do that. It makes sense to me. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff you keep saying doesn't make no sense. And why would they do that? I mean, bro, it's just like you don't understand, man. Like that's people go into defense mode, man. Anytime they get into no situation, everybody goes into defense mode. You gotta understand that. That's normal. It's natural.
I'm on the run, but these, bro, come on, bro. She been known for doing flaw shit, bro. And I ain't know them at all, bro. I swear to God, y'all, I didn't know these girls from a can of paint. I was at, let me tell you, on Jesus Christ, I was at 13 with my OG, right? And I was mad that night. No bullshit. I can remember. I was mad because this lame nigga in Houston, he did some flaw shit. That dude at the dealership where I was gonna get the Mercedes-Benz truck, he did some flaw, right? So I was mad at that night. I was irritated as hell, bro. I was in the club. Like, I'm gonna show y'all. Man, I got proof for everything. Y'all know Corey got proof for everything. Let me show you how I was in the club. Look, they was me in the club, bro, that night. That's how y'all know I'm lying. I got proof for everything. Y'all got Corey, but hey, before anybody ever fuck Corey, they gonna say, man, be careful. Proof for everything. You're damn right. Fuck around with y'all. November the 22nd, bro. And November the 24th was the screenshot y'all saw. I think I'm in the club. My OG sent it to me. I'm at 13. I'm mad at hell. I'm irritated in the club. This before me and the girl even started talking, right? My OG sent me this shit. Yeah. Look. I'm irritated as hell in the club. And I realized my OG recording me. I ain't even know it. Dude was at 11:43 p.m. He said, oh, I hit one of them. Well, I tried, but shit was so stank. Bruh, them girls young, bro. I ain't fuck neither one of them. On my dead stuff, I didn't kiss neither one of them. I didn't have sex with neither one of them, none of that. Let me tell you, the girl who was in the club, bro, I was irritated. The girl stood next to me, right? And she started talking to me out of nowhere. She just started talking to me, we were chopping up, like, and I was just like, I ain't gonna hold you. I was kind of irritated, so I was just like, man, I'm so tired. I'm just tired of these weak people, bro. Like, everybody just be playing with me. She was like, oh, I feel the same way. We going through the same thing. So me, I'm vulnerable at the moment because I'm irritated and mad. So she acting like she spiritually woke like me, right? You feel what I'm saying? So she was like, they gonna get some food afterwards. So we went up the road, got some food after the club closed because she worked the club, right? And then so we got some food. She was like, she going to the gym. I said, I go work out too. She said, I work out too. She said, come to my gym. I was like, man, I don't come to your gym, you far as shit. So I ended up going to her gym, right? So I went to their gym, I worked out with them at their gym, right? I got the gym and everything. And she was like, what you doing? She said, we need to go ride. We need to go to Extreme or something. Like, so I said, yeah, we can go to Extreme. Yeah, they go. So I'm gonna show y'all why they. So they went to Extreme. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Hold on. I got videos and everything. Let me show you the video real quick, bro. Look. So we went to Extreme. November the 23rd. Look, we went to Extreme. Yeah, they thought they had a dummy. They thought I was a dummy. They have recorded. Look, y'all. Look, both of the girls. I'm just having fun, enjoying my life, man. I'm a young black man. Man, I paid for everything. I paid for the goggles they had on their face, everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we just out enjoying life, man. Look.
Oh boy. I hope you didn't. Because if you really feel this way now and you understand this all now, I hope you would have regretted if you even had. But let me explain something, man. Bro, when you're doing your thing, man, and you're living your life, man, especially as a young man and you're doing your thing and you're already like that, man, it ain't no point, man, to try living like these rappers, man. I mean, everybody can live their life freely. But see, drama like this is what causes problems. Why do you need two women at the same time? Like, these women are going to become even problems with each other around you eventually, man. Like, I mean, bro, I don't know, man. But at the same time, I hope you didn't do anything with none of them, you know? Because now they're trying to send you to prison. So, I don't know.
Look, gang. So, all right. So, boom. So, after that, let me show you how the setup went. So, this is how the setup went, right? This is when my spirit started talking to me and everything started happening. So, we get ready to leave Extreme, right? And they were like, we want to do something. I swear to God, my partner called me. It was in Vegas. Vegas had that F1 racing going on Jesus Christ, online, I'm flying. I can call my dog right now. My dog in Vegas, right? He in Vegas. He called me FaceTime. He like, man, drop everything you doing now. Go to the airport, come to Vegas. We got the penthouse and everything. F1 racing going on right now. I'm like, so I was like, I'm with the girls. I'm like, damn. He like, bro. He like, yeah. So I was like, all right. I said, look, I was just gonna go do something for business. I said, well, let me call you back. My partner hit me up and told me to drop everything I'm doing and literally get on the flight, go to Vegas to the F1 racing event. So I called my OG. I said, OG. I said, gang just told us to come to Vegas. OG say, nah, Corey, we handling business right now. We can't do that. You feel me? Because me and my OG handling some business that night. So I was like, all right, well, OG told me we can't do it right now. So I said, fuck it. So they were like, they want to go bowling. They were like, oh, let's go bowling. They were trying to convince me to go bowling. I said, you know what's so crazy? I wanted to go bowling too, man, for a little minute. They're like, yeah, we going bowling. We going bowling tonight. We supposed to be going bowling. I was like, word? I'm like, all right, bitch, say that. Should I do it? So I'm cool with some niggas that fuck with mob ties and all that shit. Hear me out.
Okay. I'm already seeing where this is going, and I'm already seeing how this is gonna end. I'm already seeing how this is gonna end. Your homie called you for you to potentially leave this situation and go somewhere else, but you decided to stay there. Cause you just said it over. You just said like, yeah, you got the girls. You got the girls, so you can't, you know what I'm saying? So you ended up staying because you got the girls. Now all of a sudden, you have another reason why you couldn't leave, because your OG said not to leave and not to go anywhere. Right? All right. Allegedly. All right, cool. Now, you are about to go out bowling, potentially with these girls. I can think about this. It's potentially about to happen, and this is where the scenario happened. And now you're going to start explaining your side of the story. Hopefully, you don't incriminate yourself. I'm going to listen now.
I was just bowling with them. If y'all follow me, I was just bowling with them at a bowling alley they normally go to. Literally, right? They normally go to the same bowling alley every Tuesday. I went 2 times with them because I'm cool with one of the guys that rock with them. Like, it's supposed to be cool, right? So I'm like, all right, bet, let's go. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I said, so I picked the bowl. I said, hold on, we'll go to this bowling alley. I picked the bowling alley that I normally do my parties at. So we go there. So you know, we set it up. So I go to this bowling alley, right? Let me show you how shit happened. So they said we can take a shower at your house. We can get ready at your house. I was like, all right, cool. We can do that. You feel what I'm saying? That's cool. So I took them to their crib, to the girl crib. I waited in the car. They came out with suitcases. The chain clothes. Man, them bitches had clothes. They finna stay for a whole month. On Jesus Christ, I'm lying, I'm flying, gang. They had clothes like they were finna stay for a whole...
Okay, 2 minutes to wear that.
Okay, bet. A whole month. They had so many clothes. So my intuition started talking to me. I ain't saying nothing. You gotta understand, I'm not dumb. I said, why they got all that? I'm like, why they got all these damn clothes? Bro, twin know everything. I was on the phone. I would tell the twin everything, you know what I'm saying? Like when the shit, I said, twin. I said, man, these girls bought so many clothes, bro. On my mama from Line of Flying. Cool, so we're gonna skip the story, right? So we get to the bowling alley, right?
Hey, man, when you telling somebody something, man, and you want them to believe you, man, stop saying if you lying. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring up that word, like, when you want them to believe you. It just doesn't sound right. I don't know.
Come to find out, the mob ties dudes is at the same bowling alley. So I'm like, what's the fucking coincidence that these niggas supposed to be at the same bowling alley? Then I got a phone call that one of the guys was looking for me for something. Cause he tied to Carmen manager. They trying to accuse me that I set her car on fire. So I'm like, what? I'm confused, but my I'm trying to teach y'all something. My spirit was telling me shit. It wasn't me just moving out there, but my spirit was telling me how to move. That's why I love God to death. I don't care what nobody say, bro. God's so good, bro. If you just listen to your intuition, listen to your spirit, bro, it save you from a lot of shit. So some told me to leave the bowling alley. I left the bowling alley. I left. I like, okay, I'm gonna leave it, bitch. Fuck this shit. I left. You feel me? I called my OG. I said, bro, I'm gonna leave, bro, cause something ain't right. Niggas told me to leave. Anyways, the girls The girls trying to make me stay and shit. They acting mad weird. You feel what I'm saying? They acting mad weird, bro. And I'm talking, bro, I swear to God, they acting mad weird as hell in the boat. So I'm wondering, like, what y'all tripping for? Wrong with y'all? Then something, so my partner tell me, he like, bro, I was just watching the girl, but they pop some shit, bro. He like, man, bro, I don't know, I don't give a what you talking about, bro. Man, I was just up. So me, I'm playing it cool. I'm like, bro, just chill.
Oh boy. So you hear what it was when you hear this already now. A potential setup. You know, they came out, they explained their side of the story. Now he's explaining his side of the story, and what he's gonna explain is that there was a big possibility that he was getting set up by them. And they're specifically trying to bring him to a bowling alley that his enemies are at to get him got. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy.
Where is it?
You just wanna walk from this way.
Alright, now go. Alright. See, now I'm starting to feel set up again now. No, for real. Man, I'm gonna have to tell you about this story. The article didn't even sound like a kidnapping, bro. Because it's live, bro. But listen, we will talk about this shit later, but because it's funny. I'm on their ass. Y'all playing with me. I'm gonna promote the shit out of my music and stuff. I'm suing Danny the Demon. Talk about something God don't play about her. Man, stop using God, Danny. You a whole fucking witch. She a witch. Man, Danny, listen, man, Danny a whole witch, bro. I don't like that. I don't care what nobody say. I don't like that shit, bro. The fact that I know you a witch, the fact that I know you a demon, the fact that I know you do that voodoo, that Santeria, the fact that I know for a fact you told me you don't pray to the same God, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. So don't ever in your life go on social media again, Chesty.
Whoa. All right, listen. Hey, man. Everybody in America, this is the land of the free, man, the home of the brave. Everybody got their freedom of religion. I don't know what he's talking about right there. He's acting different. I mean, everybody can do whatever they want to do. You can do whatever you feel like in this country, man. If you feel like you want to pray to a doll, you can pray to a doll. That's what this, I mean, if you want to pray to a god, you can pray to a god. You can't, you're not allowed to you know, everybody has a right and the freedom of religion. That's America. So that sums it up, man, for this video. Man, listen, so far from what I'm seeing here, he's gonna have to deal with these situations, man. So far, they said that he done fled to Dubai. You're gonna have to come back to the country eventually. So, I mean, I don't think anybody, unless you're used to being out of the country, knows how to live out of the country. So, not in the United States, at least. Most people, you'd have to go and learn how to adapt, and them over there in Dubai are completely different from us. So that sums it up for this video, though, man. You know, if you liked what you just saw, thank you. Subscribe, and also like the video. Tries to help us get out further into that YouTube algorithm and get further in front of more people. So thank you, man. Y'all be safe.